Greetings guys, my name is Elio and welcome back to the channel. In today's character review, we have Unohana, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it, you guys. Alright, so we can see right here that Unohana her specialty is being a support type character, and her main selling point is just healing the squad and of course rage recovery, which is always nice to have. And let's go over here and take a look at her skills. Alright, so let's take a look at her combo skill. So for her first skill, it deals damage to a single enemy and it grants allies in the same row 50 rage. Now, she is a black tortoise, I do recall, so she should be in the front. So all of your tanks is essentially going to get some free rage off of her doing her moves, which is always great to have. So that right there is an added benefit to having Unohana on the squad. The damage on it is pretty basic for a single target skill, nothing wrong with that. And the 50 rage, as described before, it just gives rage to other units, which is great for other units that are dependent on getting the rage skill off super duper quickly. So do keep that in mind. And let's move on over here to her rage skill, which is Minazuki. So it heals all allies, and all allies additionally recover 100 rage. After her weapon is awakened, the healing is increased greatly and rage recovery speed is increased for all allies, and this lasts for 2 rounds. So it looks like the healing amount is just a raw amount, which isn't bad. I do wish it was a percentage because I'm not a big fan of flat stats once your stats get over a certain cap, but we'll have to see how that goes in the future. But as it's described, it just heals the entire squad and gives them rage as well, which is nice for a team that you maybe you're trying to have them last for a while. In terms of PvE, I don't really see much use for this, but in terms of stuff like the challenge for your clan, I could see this being useful because everyone gets healed and everyone also gets 100 rage added to them, which can hopefully lead to them getting their rage skills off more, and of course dishing out more damage, and hopefully if there's another tank in the group, add some more survivability to the whole entire squad, which isn't bad at all. For her third skill, HP strengthen, obviously her HP increases, and then her 4th star skill, which is compassion, which is her 4th slot, which is her passive skill, compassion. When Unohana dies, she grants compassion to back row allies. When she is alive, male enemies gain 20% slower rage. Now, the second part of this is a great selling point because that means a team full of males, obviously disregarding their souls that they have equipped on them, the war souls that is, their rage is already deducted by 20%. Is this going to be game breaking? No, but this could help you stall out a team for hopefully another round and hopefully burst them down if you can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, especially in terms of PvP. It's just that it's high investment for a character that is okay, but not super duper grand. And then we can read compassion right here. It increases damage rate and damage reduction rate for 2 turns and cannot be dispelled. We can see that that's both 5%. Obviously that should go up probably by like 0.1% as we level her up if she was 4 stars only. But I mean, the main selling point is of course the rage skill, and obviously you want to keep her alive. I don't really count her compassion skill as something that's viable. Obviously I don't want her to die, but increased damage rate and damage reduction rate by 5% right now isn't that great. It's not that great. I mean, it works by all means, but it's not that great. But let's go over here and take a look at her war souls. Alright, so to sum up Unohana, I think Unohana is a great character in terms of being a healer and also a tank type, so she's going to be in the front row soaking up damage and then able to dish out some heals and some rage regeneration for the entire squad, and also the other front row, which once again helps with survivability and hopefully some extra DPS or just CC from the other tanks that you're going to be running with her. But in my opinion, her usage is very, very small, because once again, like I stated before earlier in the video, her main usage in my opinion would be more towards the challenge and not so much PvP. And I mean, you could run her in PvE, but I'd prefer another unit for this. So at the moment in time, she is a better healer in my opinion than Orihime, because Orihime doesn't have the ability to become an SSR at the time of this video, but we will have to see how Orihime does in the future. But right now, she isn't a bad unit to pick up, especially if you want a healer, because some people may prefer to run a healer in their squad, which there's nothing wrong with that, but her predominant use, at least for me, would be the challenge boss through your clan. But that's pretty much it for Unohana, you guys. If you have any more suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Make sure you hit that like video. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you definitely enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you guys want to know what character I should do next, just leave a comment below. I might surprise you and just buzz that one out next out of nowhere. But until next time, you guys, peace out and have a good one.